You know the mask, you know the voice, you know the villain, but you might not know the whole story. Today we're digging into the Chronicles of DOOM by S.H. Fernando, a deep dive into the life, legacy, and legend of one of hip-hop's most enigmatic icons. We're talking about a man who turned anonymity into artistry, who reshaped hip-hop from behind a mask. In this book, it finally stands a roadmap through the mind of Metal Face himself. MF Doom, born Daniel Dumile, was more than a rapper. He was a myth maker. From his early days in the group KMD with his brothers Sub Rock, to the tragic loss that led to his disappearance and eventual rebirth behind the metal mask, Doom reinvented what it meant to be an MC. KMD dropped politically charged rhymes and Afrocentric themes in an era still dominated by party tracks and gangster rap. Then came tragedy. Sub Rock was killed just before the group's second album was shelved. Dumile vanished, re-emerging years later at open mics with a stocking over his face, spitting verses as MF Doom. He was bars wrapped in mystery, a rapper who sampled 60s cartoons, dropped labyrinthine rhymes, and duffed fame while building a cult following. Madvillainy, Food, Operation Doomsday, each album a puzzle box. And finally, the Chronicles of DOOM opens that box. S.H. Fernando, a veteran hip-hop journalist, does more than write a bio. He pieces together a mosaic. The book blends interviews, journalism, and cultural commentary to track Doom's journey from London-born immigrant kid to underground legend. It covers the chapters of Doom's life we've only glimpsed. His youth in Long Island, his time in the 5% Nation, his obsession with comic books and kaiju flicks. We hear from Doom's family, friends, collaborators, even former rivals. We explore the early days of KMD, the trauma of Sub Rock's death, the exile, and the return. It follows Doom through his creative peak and into the mystery of his final years abroad. Fernando gives voice to people often left out of these narratives. Dumile's wife and children, his early mentors, promoters, and fans who booked him despite knowing he might not show. It doesn't gloss over the mess, missed shows, ghostwriting accusations, visa issues. It embraces the chaos. So what makes Chronicles stand out? For one, it respects Doom's mystique without worshiping it. It shows us Daniel Dumile, the grieving brother, the sharp businessman, the flawed genius. Fernando has a journalist's eye and a fan's heart. He captures the tension between Doom's do-it-yourself brilliance and the way that brilliance sometimes burned bridges. There's new insight into his partnerships with Madlib and Danger Mouse, and stories that even hardcore fans might not know. We learn about Doom's use of stand-ins at shows, and the Doom bots, not just as a gimmick, but as part of a larger performance philosophy. We explore his legal struggles with record labels, the strategy behind his multiple monikers, and how his immigrant status shaped his path. This isn't just greatest hits storytelling. It's an exploration of Doom's contradictions, a man who created worlds but stayed hidden in his own. Now, it's not perfect. The book sometimes struggles with the same thing all Doom fans do, trying to fully know someone who built his art around not being known. Some sections feel speculative. A few voices feel underrepresented. Sometimes we wish for more directness or detail. But Doom never made anything easy. He challenged his listeners, dodged expectations, and kept control of the narrative. Maybe that's why even his biography can't pin him down. If you've ever vibed to beef rap, nodded your head to accordion, or tried to decode a Doom verse on Genius, you owe it to yourself to read this. It's not just about rap. It's about identity, grief, reinvention, and staying real in a game that thrives on illusion. The Chronicles of Doom is a tribute, a study, and an invitation to step deeper into the metal-faced universe. It doesn't shatter the illusion, but it invites you behind the curtain, just long enough to see the man writing rhymes in all caps. It's rare for an artist so committed to secrecy to have their story told with this much care. And even if it doesn't answer every question, it reminds us why we were asking in the first place. Villainy never sounded so good, and now it reads just as powerfully. Drop a comment with your favorite Doom line, track, or collaboration. And if you want more videos where hip-hop meets myth, music meets memory, hit that like, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Rest in power, Metal Face.